Hi, I'm Alex Archbold, and I've been buying and selling antiques since I was 9 years old. From basements to scrapyards, I'll look just about anywhere I can to find lost antiques and collectibles. And sometimes I'll go big and buy everything. I never know what's going to happen or who I'm going to meet. This is our life, this is our adventure, and this is Curiosity Inc.
I'm home, honey.
Hi everyone, and welcome back to today's episode. I am basically doing a honey-do list today. I've got some things that I've had to bring over to the property, and honestly, it's some of the first stuff that will constitute our moving in to the new house. Our actual move-in date is coming up in just a couple weeks' time, and as we prepare for that, we had to start moving some yard stuff over. So Melissa has relegated me with moving some of our planters and some of our things over, and we're gonna get those set up. But the first order of business, we have a little bird bath. She wants to see it from the kitchen window, and so I'm gonna put it right there by the tree as requested by the missus herself. So we'll get that in place, and we've got a little tire swing. Let me show you the tire swing. We used to actually sell these at our store. It's the cutest thing. It's not an actual rubber tire, but it's ceramic. It looks like a tire. You fill it with bird seed, and the birds actually do sit on there and they swing back and forth. It's pretty darn cute. So she said, put it somewhere right around the bird feeder, and that's just what I'm gonna do. All right, we'll get the base out, get it down there, and get the top on top. Step one complete, bird bath by the bird feeder. That's all done. Can she see it from the window? Yeah, I think so. I think that should be good. So that's step number one done. For the second stop, we've actually made our way to Costco, where I now have Melissa with me.
Oh, I thought you were also showing what we were getting.
Oh, I am showing what we're getting now, but you can do dance moves anytime you want. We've picked up some plants. We've got, what, 2 apples?
Yep.
Flowering crab apple and some cherries. We don't want to go too crazy with the landscaping just yet because...
We're not there yet.
Yeah, we're not there yet. So we're going to go pay for these and then go dig them in the dirt. Hope that they grow. We have arrived back at our house. Melissa's hopping on up there and she's gonna grab the trees out. We had to lay them down, poor things, but they made it here in one piece. So I'll grab it. And the trees were what, $41, $41.90, so $42.
Costco was the trick.
The cheapest. We went to the garden center near us and the same tree was $150. And we got it at Costco for $42. We're not sponsored by Costco. That would be pretty awesome.
Yes, Costco, feel free.
So I'm gonna walk this over somewhere in this area and then we'll figure out exactly where it's gonna go. Well, I've been told this is roughly the spot where she'd like them to go. I don't know why she'd ask me to dig the hole 6 feet deep, but I'm gonna. She didn't hear me.
What?
Nothing. Truth be told, you only dig it down as deep as the bucket, but twice as wide, so it shouldn't be that big of a hole. I'm gonna get started digging and quit teasing my wife. Okay, let's try the bucket and see if we dug it deep enough.
Yep.
It's about good?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, I'm gonna dig the other hole and then we gotta break the root system loose a little bit and we'll fill it with water.
Okay, hold it. Get rid of any hot water.
Oh, you really had to go.
Yeah, it is.
Okay. Is this one already ready?
Kind of.
More or less?
Yeah. Ooh, that's hissing.
Do you want me to pull on it at the same time? Okay, ready? There we go.
Ooh, that is root.
It's compacted a bit. Yeah, we gotta break it up a little. Hey Melissa, was the fortune teller here? You know why?
Nope.
Because our door's been red.
Wow.
Look, they got the red on the door.
How did I not see that?
I don't know, maybe they did it while we were digging holes in the backyard. It's nice, it's like a poppy kind of red. You know, red door signifies that your house is paid off, so it's a good thing.
Isn't it supposed to be good luck?
And good luck. There's a lot of reasons why. It also looks nice against the blue, in our humble opinion. That's why we picked it. We had a red door on our other house.
Bet there's a 50-50 of who loves it and who does not like it so much. But guess which one I'm in? I like it.
But that's why everybody has an opinion.
That's
because not everybody has the same favorite color, same taste in food, same color door.
Whoever made that paint would be happy that we like it.
That's right. Yeah, I'm just about done digging this hole for the front yard. This is our Thunderchild flowering crabapple. We had one of these in our backyard. It's very, very pretty when it blooms. The rest of the year, it's kind of just a useless apple tree you can't even eat. The birds like it though.
Yeah, it feeds the birds.
Apple trees are planted. They're so tiny you can barely see them. And we got the tree done in the front yard too. Melissa's just reeling up the hose. I'm getting the truck closed up and we'll head back home again. Pop back over to the house now that we got our trees planted and everything. We have the coating company, PE Coating Systems, is here. They are getting ready to start getting the epoxy floor coating down in the garage, which will be very exciting. I'm gonna peek my head in and see if I can't see what's going on. So the guys are here. Looks like you're mixing up primer.
This is epoxy.
Oh, that's the epoxy itself. So you guys are really making good progress. It looks like the floor has been all ground down and you've got the seam sealed all the way around. And I guess this is when the real magic starts. So what is the game plan? Like, are you guys gonna be doing the coating tonight or?
Base coat, like a primer coat,
Yeah.
goes down tonight. Tomorrow we put the flake in, and day after clear coat on top of that.
So it is really moving quick. Well, I'm gonna leave you guys to it, and who knows, next time I come out and see it, it'll look a whole lot different in here. So over the next couple days, they are going to be putting the finish down on the floor. I'm gonna stay out of their way and try not to be too excited to come back and look beforehand. I'll let it be a surprise for me when they have it all done. It's a new day. Imagine the guys are gonna be working on the garage floor for a while. I've decided to come to Home Depot to grab some wood screws and some nails and get started today on building Melissa's, I guess her garden boxes. We'll grab the supplies and we'll get going. Okay, mission accomplished. I got some 3-inch framing nails and some construction screws. Should be pretty well all set to go. So head out there now and get busy building. All right, I'm at the house and the garage flooring guys are here. Looks like the painters are here. But remember that rain I was talking about that I wanted so bad? Well, it came and it's turned the yard into kind of a muddy situation. Problem with that is I need to get my vehicle to the back without tearing up my yard too much. So here's hoping that I can not make too much damage to get back there, or I can access everything. Made it to the back, and okay, didn't appear to leave any kind of big ruts or anything. I was a little bit worried about that because the ground's a little soft, but I am starting to see some grass poking through. I mean, some of that's older grass, but we are seeing a little bit of green from the seed I put down. Enough about that though. What I have to do, the other day I came out here with Melissa and we staked off where she wants her garden boxes. Now there's going to be 4 of them total. I don't know how many I'll be able to build right off the bat because I am trying to use recycled materials, but I'm going to build as many as I can today. We're going about 10 feet by 5 feet per box, 4 total. So to give you the layout, basically there'd be a box here. This is a walkway. I'm in the walkway right now. There's another little walkway here, box there, you get the idea. The materials that I'm going to use are currently over beside the tree line there. It's all 2x4s and framing materials that were left behind from construction. I asked to save them. So I'm gonna have to drag as many of the things from that pile over here so I can begin construction. Before I do that though, I'm gonna get myself set up with my saw and everything in the truck, build a little work site here, and I think later on Steven or Jason might come help me out too, so I'll get everything all ready to go. All right, I've got power, I've got my saw, I've got my drill, which I am charging, and I'll let that charge. I do have a charged battery, an extra one, but I'm gonna let this charge up while I'm getting the wood brought over, because I'm gonna have to take some nails out. I've got my measuring tape. Somewhere around here is a pencil. It's in the cab, but I did bring a pencil. Got a couple hammers for when the boys come out. Where's the other hammer? I've got snacks. I even brought a jigsaw because you never know. So I'm pretty well set, I think. I'm gonna go scavenge and scrounge. I made a new word. I'm gonna go scavenge the wood pile now and drag over the big boards first, I think. There was actually a fair bit of wood left behind, and I'm hoping there'll be enough to build 2, possibly 3 boxes from it. I won't know until I get the materials all over there, but I'm gonna start by grabbing all the long boards first so I can make sure I've got enough to do my cuts. And yeah, I mean, it's just a matter of using scrap materials to build this thing. So, you know, they might not look 100% like something they come off the showroom floor, but it'll be functional. Well, that should be enough to get started. There's still a massive pile of lumber over there, which I can go to later. But good thing we saved it from being hauled away, because now we'll have all the lumber we need to build at least a couple garden boxes anyway. Now to offload it all. Now we got it all on here. I guess, yeah, what I'll do is I'll probably cut them down. I want the 10-foot sections first. So I grabbed all the 16-foot boards I could, because one 16-foot board will give me the 10-foot section and a 5-foot section. So that'll be 2 corners, or it'll give me one side and another. So if I do that a whole bunch of times, hopefully there'll be enough material for at least 1 box. I just remeasured our dimensions that we staked out that Melissa wanted. And I know we discussed 10 feet, but it looks like we actually did 8. And if memory serves, I said something like, 8 foot's a common board size, we should make it 8 feet. And she's like, okay, I forgot about that. So I will actually be able to get 2 boards out of each one of these 16s. So better news even yet. Okay, I think I've got the majority of the wood cut that I need for starting the construction on the first one. And I'm kind of, well, I wouldn't say rushing, but I'm trying to get this done before we have occupancy of the house, because we're in May. May long weekends usually when you start to plant your gardens, and just seeing Melissa's face light up when we went through the greenhouse and her disappointment knowing that we don't have a garden right now to plant her veggies and fruit and all whatever else she wants to put in there. Kind of broke my heart. So I really want to get this done for her, because I love my wife, I love Melissa, and nothing would make me happier than to see her out here utilizing her future garden boxes. I'm going to start measuring the poles. Incidentally, cut your long boards first. You probably know this if you've done construction stuff before. Cut your long boards first, because you can always trim back if you have too many, but it's a lot harder to make 2 small boards into 1 big one. So I've got all my 8 foots that I could possibly make out of this load cut, and I've made a big pile of the 5 foots. Now I've got to make the upright braces, and basically I can start putting this thing together. Well, I've gotten so far as to build 2. My first one works, but it wasn't joining up as nice as I would have liked. So I came up with a different solution, which seemed to work better on this one. We're gonna try and continue and build a third. I'm running low on materials though. I think I have just enough to build 1 more. And then I'll have to either, well, go digging through what's left of the wood pile, or actually buy some more lumber, but at least I've had all this lumber to work with. I'm gonna start the construction of number 3. I did have plans, grand plans, to put sort of a nice little trim around the top using these wider planks. We'll see how much wood's left. Again, this is a recycle project, so I'm trying to use as much old lumber as I possibly can, but at least there's 2 usable boxes so far. Well, after a number of hours, I finally have them built. I guess next we have to get some dirt dropped off here and fill them up, and Melissa will be gardening in no time. I'm going home though. I'm tired. And that was a good day of work. It is just a few days before we move into our new house. And what am I doing? I am over at the auction house bringing all these boxes full of things. Antiques, collectibles, things that we had that we couldn't make in the last sale. Everything from diamond rings to Ninja Turtle sets. But leave the auction for now and head back over to the house in a little while here because I hear they might be getting some of our railings and stuff on. I want to go see. Back at the house, and the railings were here and then they got taken away to go get painted. The little deck area, and many of you said those steps looked silly, and I thought so too. Drew Pat has assured me that after our sidewalk gets poured in the next week or so, he will come back to put proper size steps in. So don't worry about it. Drew Pat is on the job. He will get it fixed. We have the window cleaners here, so you can see those windows are looking nice. They haven't done in the garage yet, but he's working his way all around. And Melissa is in the back because the dirt arrived for the planter boxes. Looks like Melissa's inside the trampoline with the shovel, but she's not. She's on the other side. Hey, Melissa. I see you. I see you peeking over there. I'll grab a shovel and come help. Looks like you were waiting for me here. There's a second shovel.
I didn't know which shovel would work better.
You know, there's nothing like the smell of fresh dirt. But it's supposed to thunderstorm this afternoon.
Yeah, that's why I came out now before I went to go pick up the kids.
I wonder if I should grab the tarp from over by the wood pile and we could throw it over top.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah, I'll go grab that and then I'll help you shovel.
Thank you.
But it's looking like you got one almost full.
Yep, it's a lot of work. I'm gonna have big, huge muscles after this.
Are we gonna bring the kids to help after?
We'll see.
We have enough shovels, I think, that we can all get a shovel. We'll get her done. We have returned with backup with reinforcements. Jason, Abigail, and Steven. Somebody has to hold the wheelbarrow. That's a little... We'll eventually get a better wheelbarrow. That one's pretty tippy. Be careful with your sister.
I'm trying to get her a little bit.
See, that's the disadvantage of having pants with holes in them. When you're filling up dirt, it'll go right down to your boots. Or in your case, your shoes. Okay, I'm going to put the camera down for a bit and help shovel as well. Called on account of rain. Well, it will be soon. Covered the dirt pile back up at the tarp, but we have the boxes, I don't know, Steve, what would you say, about halfway full? A little better than half?
Yeah, like 3/4, probably. I'm optimistic.
They're getting, some are more full than others, but we certainly should have enough dirt, I think. Hey, Melissa, to fill them up?
Oh yeah, I was nervous, but I think it's good.
Okay, so next time, maybe we can come out here tomorrow?
If it's not raining.
If it's not raining, we'll get the rest of it put in, and then we get to go shopping for seeds and garden stuff. We've returned today to finish filling the planter boxes, or the garden boxes. I can see behind me the railings have reappeared now and they've all been painted. I'm gonna have to grab some deck stain or some sealer to put on there. They're inside the house cleaning right now. We're not gonna have a chance to go in there and have a look until tomorrow, which is when we get the keys. So I guess this episode will end with me showing you the garden boxes here. How's it going, guys? Well, I guess we bought enough dirt.
I think we did.
How much of it ended up in your shoe?
A little.
Should we sprout some tomato plants out of that shoe?
We probably could.
There we go. So we'll level these off a little bit. Now they'll probably settle probably about 6 or 8 inches or so with rainfall. We've got a little bit of extra dirt underneath the tarp, but that pile was massive. We ordered the exact right amount.
Yeah, that was perfect.
It was a perfect amount, and that means that it's just in time, because within the next week or so, that is when you start planting. They say, what, May long weekend, typically.
I might start a little earlier.
She's excited. So, are you happy?
Oh, I love it. Thank you.
Oh, of course. And with that, we say farewell. So tune in, because the next episode is actually the big one. The next episode is when we actually start to move in. How cool is that?
I know, it's crazy to even think of. It seems like it's been so long. I think we're probably all covered in dirt. We were shoveling for the last...
Yeah, we were shoveling for a while.
Probably all my teeth.
But stay tuned, because next episode we get to move into our new house and start setting things up. We're supposed to get the keys tomorrow at noon. So big exciting things happening. If you've been watching this journey for the last 7-8 months or whatever it's been as we've started building our dream home, it's finally gonna happen. We're finally gonna get the keys tomorrow. So tune in for the next episode where we get to do the move-in. Thanks for watching so far. We'll see you guys soon. Bye for now.
Bye, everyone.